The Dallas Mavericks just got another huge victory against the Phoenix Suns and are really looming around that 6th or 5th spot in the Western Conference, which sets them up perfectly for the playoffs. They got some big additions like PJ Washington and Daniel Gafford, like I mentioned in the last video, that have been cooking and going crazy. But in today's video, we'll be looking at this Suns against Mavericks matchup and breaking down some film on Kyrie and Luka and really understanding how the Mavs have been so successful on this 7-game win streak. Before we get into today's video, make sure you smash a like. Let's get to 1,000 likes if we can, and hit that subscribe button. Let's get right into today's video. The first player we're going to start off with is Luka Doncic, and he had a crazy 41 point, 11 assist, and 9 rebound night. 1 rebound shy of a triple-double, which is insane. But there's one thing that people don't talk about Luka Doncic, and this is that he likes to utilize the step back move so many times. And he likes scoring step backs at the start of the game, so it allows defenders to get confused. It's kind of like a mind game. And let me break down some film to show you what I mean. To begin the game, Luka Doncic gets a screen from PJ Washington and instantly moves left for a step back 3-pointer. Then once again, another screen from PJ Washington, but this time Luka penetrates the paint and fakes a step back to get 2 people on him, then just dumps it off to Derek Lively for a dunk. Luka is literally using the step back as bait for every single move, and it's working like magic. But this next step back from Luka Doncic really changed the way the defenses were guarding him that night. What he does is comes off a screen from Maxi Kleber and drains the 3-pointer. But look at this. This play sets up one of the most 1,000 IQ plays from Luka Doncic. And remember when I said that all of these step backs meant something and it was a mind game? It truly was a mind game, as Luka Doncic does a fake step back on Grayson Allen, which causes Grayson Allen to play way high than he usually should. So Luka Doncic takes advantage of this and throws the ball to Daniel Gafford, then chases it. Now look at Grayson Allen. He's stuck behind Luka Doncic, and once you have that, it's a complete mismatch, and Luka goes up for an easy shot. So when we look at superstars like Luka play, the way they start the game is very important, and this is something that a lot of us don't really realize. When Luka is playing, he's playing with a purpose. And this purpose was to get the defense to play him up so high to the point that when it comes to the late game, he's going to be passing and distributing to his players. And that's exactly what led to his 11 assists. It's that step back move. You don't got to be the most athletic player in the league. You don't got to have the best, shiftiest handles. You just got to be smart, and that's exactly what Luka Doncic is. And this addition of PJ Washington over the trade deadline made this game even more better, as on this play Luka Doncic is coming off a double team and he acts like he's going to shoot it and just passes it to PJ Washington for an easy 3-pointer. Once again, makes Luka Doncic even more unguardable. But there's an ethical side to this that we also have to take under consideration here. Everybody talks about how Luka Doncic is playing amazing, and with all of this praise, Luka Doncic can just act like he's the guy, but he is the most humble player I have ever seen. And look at this interview and tell me that he's not humble.
Playing this recent tear you've been on.
Me?
Yes, sir.
You mean our team?
The reporter asked him to explain how good he was playing recently, and instead of talking about himself, he's like, no, it's my team that's been doing well. And these are the type of superstars that lead you to going deep into the playoffs, and that's why Luka has been so far. He trusts his teammates, and no wonder he gets 11 assists. That's because he loves giving the ball to other people and seeing them succeed as well. Oh, and for the D-Book fans, this is just a nice little picture for you, just to bring back memories. But in all seriousness, let's move on to the second player of today's video, and this is Kyrie Irving. The man went out there and dropped 29 points on only 2 free throws. And you may be asking, how is he doing this? Well, he's getting a lot more catch and shoot buckets, especially with Luka Doncic next to him. This first play really illustrates it well, as Kyrie Irving drops the ball off to Luka Doncic in the post, and with all the gravity Luka has, Devin Booker slowly double teams Luka, and as Luka Doncic sees the wide open Kyrie Irving, he gives it to him, and that's just a very wide open routine jump shot. But it doesn't end here for Kyrie. The reason why he was playing so good against the Suns was his ability to read passing lanes and score transition three-pointers, and let me show you exactly what I mean here. On this play, Kyrie Irving is positioned perfectly to guard both the corner guy and the shooter on the wing. So since he can guard two players at once, when Booker throws the pass, Kyrie is already there to grab the ball. But the crazy thing is Kyrie instantly dribbles the ball down and pulls up a crazy three-point shot and knocks it down. Not only does a player like this help you get stops on the defensive end, it helps you stack up buckets and go for huge runs in the game. But the crazy thing is 15 seconds later, Kyrie Irving does the same exact thing. Once the Dallas Mavericks get a stop, they give it to Kyrie in the transition, and well, what does he do? Just pounds the ball once and pulls up for another three-pointer. In the matter of 18 seconds, Kyrie Irving managed to produce a steal and 6 points. But the very important thing here about these transition three-pointers from Kyrie Irving is that the Mavericks won't have to play against the other team's half-court defense. And especially in the playoffs, this is huge. But for the viewers that don't know what half-court offense is and half-court defense, it basically means that you're bringing the ball up and the defense is already ready to guard you. This causes teams to play half-court offense and run certain plays to get a bucket, which is way harder to score. But when you're shooting these pull-up three-pointers, the defense is not set, causing you to not have to play half-court offense. Rather, you're playing transition basketball. And a lot of teams in the NBA want to play that way. They want to play the way where there's no defense set. And I think that if the Mavs slowly play this fast-paced brand of basketball, they're going to be way more dominant. And a good example was against the Suns. But let's look at what happens when the defenses are ready to guard the Mavericks and it's half-court offense. Over here, Kyrie has the ball at the top of the key and realizes that Dereck Lively is setting an off-ball screen for Tim Hardaway. And instantly, Kyrie knows that Tim is going to come off the screen, so he sets a very nice bounce pass to lead into an easy routine pull-up mid-range shot. But you may be asking, Kyrie Irving didn't score there, and that was the half-court defense. But what if I tell you that Kyrie can also score when the defense is pressuring him? Over here, it looks like the Mavs are setting the same off-ball screen for Tim Hardaway, but instead, what Kyrie does is call Dereck Lively to then throw the ball to him, then chase it for another screen, and once Kyrie is in the paint, he uses his insane fake in and out move to go get himself a very easy layup. I'm loving this duo of Kyrie Irving and Luka, and the way that they control the pace of the game is absolutely insane. You practically got 2 point guards in Luka and Kyrie that are very, very reliable and can run your offense. How far do you guys think the Mavericks are going? Do you think that they could possibly get all the way to the 4th or 5th seed in the Western Conference? Make sure you guys smash that like button if you're new to the channel. Let's get to 1,000 likes and hit that subscribe button. I'll catch y'all in the next one.